Welcome back everyone. Today we're in the Giants Editor and I'm Jewel. And as you can see, we're on the Jewel's Peaceful Valley map and I am working on the wardrobe place is what we're going to do. And in this case, let's go look for it and see where the building is. We I don't know if we brought it in. Let's look and see. Do I have a main game open? I have a different one. Let me go look for the main game. Let's open up a main game file. D drive, Steam library, Steam apps, common. You open up wherever your main game is installed at. It could be C drive or wherever. Maps US and Map i3D. You can open this real quick. And I don't know. I don't think I brought that on the map yet, so I'm gonna do it probably uh, in one piece instead of like the whole group. We'll see. Depends on what's in that group. I think it's in the direct decorations group. So let me look in the decorations group. Okay. So see, there's all this. Let me see. All right. So let's go find it. It's next to the. Where are we? It's next to the store. Is that the store? I think this is it. We'll get over there. Hit F just to get us closer. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So this is it, the laundromat, laundromat in this case. And as you can see, okay, it's called middle region. Let me see. So they're calling it that. Then they got this one. So let me see what else was in there. The Long Street area. What else is in there? Should be other stuff in there. There it is. All that comes with that. So let's see what the middle region has. Okay. So what is all that? Let me go look, because I might want to do it in one big group. Okay. So that's the fire department, the houses, all their stuff. That's the toys store. I'm thinking I'm going to bring it all in one group there. Alright. So, let's go see what that other side is real quick. Alright. Okay, trailers. A little silo looking thing. A storage facility. Okay. Okay. And then looks like all these other little buildings. Looks like houses. Yeah. All that good stuff. Alright, okay. Let me decide. It looks like it brings in some of the fencing, which we can do away with since we're gonna be putting it where we want it. Let me see. Let's go down here. Alright. So let's see what East Industrial gives me. Okay. All that stuff. Let me hit F. Get on over there. Oh, well, they took me way away. I'm going to click on this building and get over there. Okay. It basically was all this stuff. So let me try to get back up there. East Industrial Region. Okay, so that's all that extra building stuff and whatever. So I don't really need that right now on that. So let me see. Seed seller. Let me go see what that is. Huh. Interesting. I don't mind getting this area. Huh. Alright. So that's the seeds area. This is the farm of player props. Let me see. Let me get up. I don't see any. At least I don't see any highlighted. This is the farm of the player. Oh, I see. Mailbox and a, really? Is that all? Okay, not very many. Alright. So let me see what else is in here. Let me close that. Close all this up. Alright. Spinnery area. I can't even see. Okay, so let's go over there and just see. Okay, so it's this stuff. Okay, and we already got one thing, but I think we've already, let's see. We haven't borrowed all this in, is what my point is. And we're going to need some of it anyway. So that's why I'm trying to decide. So let me see how much the decorations pack actually is. Like how much is in it. It's a lot, but it's still not terrible. Like what is this, that rock cave thing? Yeah. I mean, we're going to need pieces of it. So I'm trying to decide if I want to bring it all the way in. I think I am. And then we can delete anything we have duplicated in there. Because that's not that much stuff, but it's going to be things we are going to be picking through. And we can delete what we don't want. So I'm going to pick the whole decoration pack. File. As far as I know, I don't have one. Export selection with files, documents. Go to My Games. Parsim 22. Mods. My map name. And I'm just going to make a folder, a new one. And title it Decoration. Decoration. And then we're going to double click on it to open it. And then we're going to click here and do the same decoration. Hopefully I didn't misspell anything. Nope. Hit save. And yes and yes. And then we can click off of here. And we technically can close this out. And don't save it. And come back to here. Come to File. Import. It's going to take you right back to there. And if it don't, just go back through like normal. Documents. My Games. Farm Sim 22. Mods. The map name. Then find the decoration folder. Click on the i3D and click open. Now if you don't want all that stuff, that's fine. Just grab the building. We are going to have stuff floating around and being weird. You could put it under the map. And then just call for it from there, or however you want to do it. For now, I'm just going to have to, depending on where it's at, if it's an issue or not. Let me see. I'd like to keep it at 0. We'll just start from here, and I'll either move it or put it somewhere if I have to. Alright, let me find it. Middle region, so we're going to open that. Okay, and then we're going to go down. We got to find the one we were looking at. It should be in here. I think it was under this. Yeah, and the laundry place. It's under Long Street crossing area and the laundry place. So that's that whole little section we don't want. We just want the laundry place for now. And like I say, you can piecemeal it out. You can bring it in separate. You don't have to do it this way. Alright. We'll have to move, obviously, what we got to move. I'm going to put it here. I highlighted it. I'm going to hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click. And then I'm going to see which direction I need it. I'm going to come on back. And we're going to bring this up a little as soon as I can find this thing. I think I'll keep it as if it's lined up with that, as if that's the area. Like so. We'll bring it up a little more, like something like that. Then it'd be like they can get back here if they had to be. Oh, we do have stuff back here. Let's pull it on up. Because they got to get in here and get to that door. And then potentially go up these steps. So we'll have parking a little bit back here. Alright. Alright, that was a good spot. I just happened to think about it and I was like, you know, most laundromats around here is near a gas station. So I was like, well, let me put it by the gas station. And that just worked out. I did not paint it with that in mind. It just happened that way. I don't remember thinking of it. I just made this go out further anyway, and it just so happened that, hey, we're going to put this here, right next to the gas station. We'll have parking on this side. We'll put some sort of barrier up. We could extend this and we could flatten it a little more and get a little wider if I need to. So I'll do all that mold and stuff later. For now, we're just going to get this information in here. So now this is here. We're going to check it. Make sure we got it where we want it. If it's low enough or if we need to move it. Whatever we need to do. I think that's okay. So I'm not going to move it anymore. I think it's okay. So we should be good. So now all we need is the actual XML that tells it what to do to get that wardrobe change thing in there. So we're going to hit save after we make sure we lined this up good. Is that lined up good? It seems a little crooked, maybe. I'm going to call that good. We'll move it later if we need to. Alright, so we're going to hit save. Make sure that's saved. And now once this is saved, it's jamming up on me. Come on, save it up. Behave yourself. Alright. And now it's saved. I need to make a backup. Always back up your map in case something bad happens. I should have actually backed it up before I brought all this stuff in here. But anyway, it's okay. We're going to put that thing right here where it tells you the wardrobe. Whoa, what's up here? Oh, icicles. I was like, what is going on? Why does it not have a roof thing over it? We'll check out later what's going on. If there's something missing, there might be something missing. Like, what's up with that? Huh. I don't know. I'd have to look at the other one. Let me look at this one in my other game. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay. Alright. So, we're going to go to the main game area. It was already there, but we're going to go back through D Drive, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Farm Sim 22, Data, Maps, Maps US, go to Placeables, right click, edit with Notepad++. You see it's already on the wardrobe trigger just to make it easier to find, but you can see it's at the bottom of their list. You're going to click at the end of it, highlight it, holding down left mouse button, drag it over, let go. Right click, click copy, click off, close it out. Minimize, go to your main game. I mean your map, not main game. Your main map that you're making. Go in the folder of your map. Go to your XML. Go to Placeables, right click, and edit with Notepad++. Go ahead and click at the end of this line because it's all these main single lines without all these extra double or triple lines that has all this extra information in between them. You're going to hit enter. You're going to come over here, right click, click paste. You're going to click at the front, space it over. You're going to come here to the in front of file name, space that over if you want to. You don't have to do that. Backspace it if you mess up. Then you're going to click on the position and space it over if you want to. Again, you don't have to. Now, we're going to go ahead and go and get our look at this information here, okay? Data, Placeables, Lizard, Wardrobe Trigger. That's where we're going to go. We'll worry about the store item in a minute. Okay. So we're going to go to data. As soon as we get there, Farm 22, placeables, lizard, wardrobe, right here. And that's the trigger, XML, that's the XML they're calling. So we're going to right click, edit with Notepad++. It's going to tell all the information. It's going to tell it to go get that i3D and all these, the exclamation point and all that. It's going to tell it what to do. So we're going to get out of here. Alright, so now let's go open that trigger real quick. Okay. That's just my dog shaking off if you heard that. Alright, so here's that. And that's the trigger. Alright. And so what you can do, just look at it real quick. Okay, it's got all that stuff in it. Now I'm gonna go off we're gonna close this. I'm gonna import that. And that's the coordinates I'm gonna put in this XML. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Giants Editor. And we're gonna go to File, Import. We're gonna go to the main game, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Farm 22, Data, Placeables, I believe. And it's getting slow on me. And Lizard. Go to the wardrobe. And again, it's getting slow. And then click on the trigger, click open, and bring in the trigger. Let it do its thing, roll in where you can get close enough to see what's going on. Alright, we're going to put it right in front of this door. Control B as in boy. We're going to bring it out just a little. Left mouse click, and we're going to just come down so we can see it. We're going to bring it out a little bit. I don't care if it's out in front of the store a little bit, okay? And that's going to be our trigger. And you could rotate it if you want to face out. It just depends on what you want to do. If you want to leave it like that, it's still going to hit the trigger either which way. But it's going to be facing, I think, that way where the blue arrow is. But for now, we're going to leave that just to see what the difference is. But anyway, now we have our numbers we need. We're going to come click on the Translate X at the end of the numbers. Hit Shift, Control, and C as in cat. Now we're going to click back on the area of the Notepad++, and we're going to click in the front of the position, in between the quotation marks on the position line, right click and click Paste. Then we're going to go click on the in front of the R of rotation and space it over if you want to. And check back in here, make sure that's all 0, and then go check back in Notepad and make sure all that's 0. And if it is, you can just go ahead and hit save. If it's not, click at the end of the rotate X numbers and hit Shift, Control, and C as in cat, and then go over there and copy and paste it in the number area of the position. Alright, so now we have that, and we know that's where that's going to show up. But now we need to do what? One of two things. We need to delete it and hit save, or put it in the placeholders folder. I know it's a broken record to you that's been watching, but it's good. It helps you learn. And for you that's new, it's the first time you're hearing it, so you don't know what in the world a placeholders folder is. Well, here's a placeholders folder. You need to make one. So you need to go watch my other video. I know it's not that long, so don't panic. Go watch it. Make one. You got to do what it says. Put all of it. Watch it fully. Understand it. It's going to be the one about the debris crusher. It's going to be showing how to put the debris crusher in a placeholders folder after we make the placeholders folder. So it's going to make it, then it's going to put it in there and show you how. Now, at least watch till you make it. And then I'm going to show you how to put it in there. In here. So we're just going to go back down to the bottom where this is. Make sure that whole group is highlighted for the trigger. And if you don't want to put it in placeholders folder, delete it and hit save right now. and then maybe move your career start point over here and point it at this door, so you'll be pointing in the blue arrow at this door, so you'll be in there and hit save. But in this case, we're going to move it to the placeholders folder, so it leaves it there. You really don't have to; it's a trigger. So, but we'll do it. We're going to hold down the middle scroll wheel and on this, and hold it down, and just push the mouse up, like drag the mouse itself up until it drags up till it gets to the placeholders folder. Once it gets there, I'm still holding it down, then you can let it go on top of the placeholders folder. So we're not there. There we are. As soon as it highlights it, let go. Then go look at the bottom of the list, and there you go. You can see it's in there. Okay? That's going to hide this one in the game. So when you open the game, this one will stay in the map, in the editor, Giants editor. And we'll be able to see it in here, but not in the in-game. And we wouldn't be able to see it either way. It's a trigger. But there would be 2 in there if you left it out or didn't delete it. So you put it in the placeholders folder, it hides it. Or if you delete it, it's gone. So it's only calling from the XML that we just put in there. Remember we put the placeables XML, we put that line of information. Well, that's what it was. Now we need to look at the store item. Let's jump out of here. And actually, I didn't hit save. I'm going to move my career start point too. Click on my career start point, hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, drag it, turn it around, back it up a hair, hit save. Now all that saves, good to go. And now, I'm going to check the store item. So we're going to go back real quick to D drive, Steam library, Steam apps, common, FarmSim 22, data, maps, maps US. Go to roll down to store items, right click, edit with Notepad++, and look for a wardrobe line. Now here's the water fill trigger one, and those were next to it, the lime and the wardrobe thing, but I don't see one. So we're going to roll up and just peek around, see if we see a wardrobe thing, and we don't. So my assumption is that we don't need it. Okay? So from my understanding, we don't need it. They didn't have it. We don't need it. Okay? But for whatever reason, if you need the store item, copy one of these lines and then put the path of that you put in your placeables XML, put that line right here. All you need to do to copy is copy this first half, and then the other half, if it's the same ending and all, you would be able to just copy that, or just copy this line in your XML up to there, or actually up to the $. If you didn't have a $, you needed that in here. So you do need a $sign in here. But anyway, and then hit save. So if you want to put one, put one. But you shouldn't need it. You should be good to go. So now we're going to be able to go into game and see if it worked. Okay, and it should be right here. So let's go in game. Oh, we got a game updating. So no, it's not. It's on pause. Good. So now we're going to click on FarmSim 22 and jump in game, and then we're going to call it a video. But I hope everybody's enjoying all these episodes and these tutorials. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. So if you've been watching and you've been getting help and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free, and it does help the channel grow, and it will make me feel really good and help me to know that you are watching and that you really want to see these videos. Then I will continue to make them. Okay, hit continue and hop in. Please hit that like button as well. Share it with your friends. And turn on your notification bell, and then it shows you when I post so that you know. Then you can see which videos it is and watch them or what have you. And I look back in my playlist if you're new, or even if you're not new, and watch some of the simulator games if you like those. I do Ranch Simulator, Farming Simulator, 19 and 22 a little bit, and I did Gold Rush the game. I did Trader Life Simulator 1 and 2. So just have a look, and you can watch some of that if you want. There's a few demos on there as well. So it's almost loaded. It's about the only time we have to sit around and just talk while we wait. So that's why I'm talking. So it won't be much longer to load up, and we can get the show on the road. Alright, so now if this mouse will let me move, I'm trying to move it. There we go. It went to sleep. Alright. And look at here. There we go. And what do you know? It says R. Open wardrobe. Hit R. And we open the wardrobe, and then you go do what you got to do with the changing of the clothes, which we not going to do. And then you hit confirm. And we good to go. So you can see that it works. And it looks nice. We got all that stuff floating around we got to tend to now. But we'll have a way to get here. We'll put parking. We might make it a little bit wider so that we can drive around this backside like so. And then we'll have some parking. We'll see. And have it come out this side over here. We'll put a sign. We can put a sign or whatever we want to do. We can add fence or whatever we need to do. We'll do all the decorating stuff later. As you can see, I'm not so concerned with all the decorating stuff. I'm getting these things in there, getting them placed, figured where I'm going to put them, so then I can tend to my road and all that stuff. And once I got most all the XML work done, we can focus on the roads, hopefully. We'll see. Unless I might mold them all. Then we got to make them all and all that good stuff. So we'll see. We may do a break in between just so it don't get repetitive. I don't want to make y'all bored. Try to make it look good. But anyway, we're going to call that an episode. We're going to hit the escape button first and show you and see if it's working up here. I don't know. I don't see it. Let me see. Vehicle shop. Now, I don't see an icon. So that's the thing. Interesting. So we don't have an icon. So maybe we do need one. I want to try something real quick. So we don't have an icon for that wardrobe place. Okay. Obviously we can go to this place. But let's get out of here and go check Elm Creek. Because I'm not sure if they have one. If it does, then we need a store item. Or something didn't adjust correctly. So let me double check. Oops, I closed it. I should have went on in. We'll reload it. Alright, let's get on in Elm Creek and make sure we have that icon or not. So I don't know if it did. I didn't even read the XML fully to see. Let's get on in there and see if they have one for that. And this is a way you can troubleshoot things and then see if it matches up with what's going on over there. You can also look in your log and see if you have any errors in case you bumped something or you spaced over something or you had an extra period or you had a quotation mark where you didn't need one, or there's different reasons things mess up. It may not be a massive problem, but it could be one little bitty thing that's the problem. So you got to check it out and look around to troubleshoot. But hopefully it won't take too long. Almost done. Trying to get this done so we could see what's going on with it. Make sure everything's good. If this one don't have one, then we're not supposed to. And we will be good to go. Alrighty. And we're going to hit escape and find the store. Where's the store? Here's the store. Okay, so they don't have one. Here's the laundromat, and they don't have one. So there is no icon, and that means we're good to go. We didn't make a mistake. We can go ahead and hit here and go visit and see that this is that place, which we've already done. And we'll run on over here. We see that icon, but there is no icon to bring us over here as far as on the escape menu. So we can get over here by walking, and that's about it. So as you can see, there is no icon in Elm Creek. Okay, so we were all set and all correct and right. So, but anyway, we're going to call that an episode here. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification. every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.